Hi everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to Divine Miracles and the Tarot Mini Forecast this week for air signs. That's Aquarius, Gemini and Libra. Now I am using my Mythic Tarot, my original Mythic Tarot for today's reading. So thank you for being patient with me over the last couple of weeks where I haven't been here, but here we go again. So let's see what's coming through for Aquarius. Okay, here we go. Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, the Nine of Wands. Okay, so let me just put these cards down. Okay, Nine of Wands. So as you can see, the ship in the picture here is just about to hit some rocks and it's very stormy waters. But this card generally talks about one more thing that you need to get through before you've got the clear sailing here. So there's one more obstacle perhaps that you already know of or are aware of that is about to come up in your life that you need to navigate your way through it. And one little thing that's keep on coming here as I'm talking to you is that it's going to be okay. That perhaps you need to think about a way of reacting to a situation in a little bit of a different manner. Maybe there is something that's coming up with family or something that's coming up in work life or something that you're struggling with within yourself, like maybe some unresolved issues. And this is saying that you have to just see things from a different perspective, see things in a different way to help you to navigate your way forward. And you will begin to notice that when you do this, it makes you feel at ease within yourself. Like you start feeling a sense of peace coming over you when you start to see things in a completely different way. I'm also getting a message, what it feels to me is like there's some sort of surprise element too. So something maybe that you've been waiting to have happen or you're waiting for news about, it seems like it's going to be maybe better than you think at first. And this is going to help you to do what you really want to do and lift yourself into a new vibration. We're all moving into this new level of awareness now. And we're shifting ourselves in different ways. We're working on our spirituality more and more and more. And this is just saying that you are headed on the right track, even if it feels like it's difficult at the moment. And you'll just get through this little place in your life, and over the other side you'll have what it is that you're looking for. You'll have what you need to move into this next level. So stay patient with yourself. Keep on moving forward and find your way around this obstacle, and remember not to try to solve anything in the same old way that you may have tried to solve things before. Okay, a whole new approach is really necessary. So that's the message for Aquarius. One more thing to get through, and then for Gemini, here we go. Gemini, and you've got the Six of Swords. So it seems like there's a lot of emotional sort of element in both of these cards as well, even though the wands for Aquarius do have a lot to do with creativity. There was still water in the picture, now we have water again here. So Gemini, this is actually showing you perhaps going on a journey. Maybe this is a literal journey where you're actually traveling somewhere, perhaps traveling over water, maybe going overseas, or maybe you've just been. And again, it's showing the turbulence around you. So there's been a situation in your life that's been really, really hard for you to get your mind around and navigate through. And this is saying that whatever decision you've made on your own right now has been the right decision for your growth. There are going to be people who don't always appreciate your way of thinking, don't always sort of agree with you and what you want to do. But it seems to me that you've made a stand to do what it is you want to do for yourself. And this has been the best thing, because this year is all about us getting things right, doing the right thing for ourselves, moving forward on our own path. And this looks like this is exactly what you've done. And because of this, you're going to see many, many blessings come through. You're going to see the strength of who you really are. There are going to be some obstacles and things moving forward, but because you've made this decision, it's almost like you made this decision to move forward. You didn't really care what anyone thought, and that may be completely different for you, and that is going to make all the difference. There's also an element to this card about hidden support, and perhaps your guides and angels have been trying to get your attention. So you need to remember that they're always with you, and all you need to do is ask. Never, if you're starting to hear things, or you're starting to hear your guides talking to you, remember they should only really talk to you if it's dire circumstances, but you should ask. So if you haven't asked and you're starting to hear spirit guides and things, make sure that you're clearing this. You're asking only those from the light, and only when you've actually asked for that to occur. Because otherwise, I don't feel that's right. It sort of invaded your space, and sometimes lower energies can make their way forward, and you're thinking, oh, my spirit guide's connecting, or my angels. But remember, they will only intervene in without you asking, in dire circumstances. So you need to ask. And if you are hearing things or seeing things, then you need to clear this and make sure only those from the light are moving forward. But most importantly, you are taking a journey, and this is going to benefit you and the people around you in many different ways. And you're going to be a different person when you get to the other side. Okay, so keep on doing what you want to do for yourself, and be proud in that. And just know there are people who are proud of you too. Okay, so that's the message for Gemini. And for Libra, okay, and some Librans going to be having birthdays soon. Here we go. Libra. Okay, Libra, here we go. The Six of Wands, and this is a creative time for you. This is a very successful time for you. Perhaps there's something that you've put in place some time ago that's starting to bear fruit now. That's starting to see, you're starting to see the results of this taking place. This is a very victorious card, and can mean recognition for hard work. People are noticing what you do. Maybe you have your own business and people are starting to notice your work. Maybe it's been a long time coming for you, but it's finally starting to move through. In this card, you can see here the man is wearing red, and that always indicates that someone is really grounded within themselves, feeling strong. After perhaps a time of being a little bit unwell, there have been a lot of adjustments for everybody lately, and a lot of women especially, I know, but this is just how it is. A lot of women especially have had some stomach troubles, and feeling cramps in the stomach and bloating and all of this, and I feel that has a lot to do with the moon and the happenings of the moon at the moment too. Some men have been getting headaches and things like that, so you're tapping more into the sun energy. But it's showing that whatever course of action that you've taken lately has worked for you, and you're going to start to see more and more abundance coming in, people coming your way, people being recommended to you, people just seeing your light and starting to follow that, because we're all getting to a point now where we need to be around our soul family, like we want to be around our soul family. And all the mundane things seem to fall to the side. So this is saying to you that you are going to be rewarded for the work that you've done, and it hasn't gone unnoticed all this time. It just, things had to find a way to fall into place for you, and now it seems like that is the case. So don't be surprised if people are calling, emailing, messaging you, wanting your services or needing your help in some way, because of your reputation, because of how awesome you are, and, you know, the job that you do. I'm also just getting a message about if someone's got something legal going on, that you are going to also be victorious. This is a victory card, that you will be in the right place at the right time, and that things will have a way of falling into place. So even if it feels like it's not going to happen and it's really, really difficult, things will find a way of falling into place. So that's the messages for the air signs for this week, and it looks very positive. It looks like things are moving forward, and you know, you're starting to work out your emotions and starting to feel better about yourself as you do this. Stay strong and keep your chin up, and expect some miracles this week. Expect blessings, expect good news, and you won't be disappointed. Thank you so much for listening to this week's forecast, and until next time, it's goodbye for now. Bye.